Tomorrow marks 1 year since the police killing of Patrick Lyoya. His death led to a former Grand Rapids officer being charged with murder, weeks of protests, and changes inside the police department. Right now at 6 o'clock, News 8's Byron Tollefson joins us with more on his conversation with the Chief of Police, Eric Winstrom.
Sue, I asked Chief Winstrom for his message to Lyoya's family as they remember Patrick 1 year since he was killed by a former Grand Rapids police officer.
My son is not killing nobody. Why?
I would say thank you to them because they're some of the loudest voices after the video was released, just demanding, no violence in the name of our son. They wanted peace in the city. So thank you for that, and just otherwise just a lot of love and respect for them.
Chief Eric Winstrom remembers it like it was yesterday. In his office, a mourning Peter Lyoya, just days after a GRPD officer shot and killed his son.
I was up here for a couple hours, and I watched him cry. I cried with him. I'm a father. I cannot imagine that.
Lyoya's death came less than a month after Winstrom took over the department. He says it changed everything.
Added a lot of challenges. It did, I'm not going to say anything positive came from it. It was a tragic incident. It did open up a lot of doors. A lot of people came forward wanting to talk to me, demanding to be heard that I might not have heard from otherwise.
After Winstrom released the video showing former officer Chris Schur shooting Lyoya in the back of the head, protests grew by the hundreds, lasting for days, several hours at a time, with demonstrators marching across downtown through the night, demanding Schur's firing and arrest for murder, right outside Winstrom's window.
What we've done is we've made a conscious recognition that this was an absolute tragedy, devastated for the Lyoya family. We had 8 very large protests after the video release, and comparative to how it went in 2020 with an incident that didn't even take place in Grand Rapids. We had 8 very large protests here right in front of the police station. Of those 8 very large protests, we had 0 broken windows, we had 0 property damage, we had 0 uses of force by police officers, we had 0 arrests. And that was the police department acknowledging that this is a difficult thing for a lot of people. We know we couldn't make it any better. Like I said, we're going to do everything we can not to make it worse as this process moves out.
The month after Schur was charged with second-degree murder, Winstrom laid out new changes inside the police department, with preserving human life placed as an officer's highest priority.
Obviously, policy is only one part of it. How are you enforcing and training officers about these changes? And has that been effective since this was introduced in July?
I believe it has been effective.
New training emphasized de-escalating situations and requiring officers to issue a verbal warning before using deadly force.
Those are just common sense things that should be in policy. They should be trained, and they just weren't there yet.
Plus checks and balances, with all use of force incidents being reviewed by multiple departments.
By the time the Internal Affairs Unit sees it, usually in the morning, because a lot of our activity is at night, if there's something that looks like it's out of policy, almost, I would say 99% of the time, that first-line supervisor has already flagged it.
After Lyoya's killing, Winstrom feared the department could see a large drop in community support and funding.
I had a real fear that there was depolicing was going to take place in the city. That was going to lead to higher crime. We were going to see even less support from the city, and none of that came to be. The officers showed true professionalism. Everybody came to work. Everybody, gave 100%.
When Winstrom became police chief a year ago, he promised transparency and accountability. He says he's lived up to that goal, citing his release of the video showing Lyoya's killing 9 days after it happened and answering questions from the community.
Anybody who was passionate and wanted to be heard, I said yes to everything. So I got out there, and I like to say, I think I've met everybody in Grand Rapids twice by now.
Looking back, is there anything you would have done differently?
I'm hard-pressed to think of anything, and I'm not saying that we did everything perfectly, but, a lot of things coming from my background, I judge a lot, and, were more people hurt? Were there injuries? How much more damage was done? And just looking at and seeing that we didn't have fights with police and violence in the streets and riots and whatever, I think that we can say for such a controversial situation, I want to say that I'm pleased that it came to as good of an outcome for that time that we've been through already as it could have.
Winstrom says the department's biggest challenge now is staffing, currently short 30 to 35 employees. But he says things are moving in the right direction. Scher's trial is set to begin this fall at the earliest. And Sue, October is what Winstrom predicted, but this trial was originally supposed to happen in March, and it's been delayed. Legal experts I've spoken with have made it very clear that this is normal and part of the process. Trials get delayed because of appeals and various things in the legal process. So October potentially at the earliest, but it could be later than that, maybe even next year.
Yeah, but of course we'll be following it every step of the way. Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you, Sue.